Nigeria issues. Welcome once again as we discuss issues affecting our great country, Nigeria. Today, we are supposed to know if the Central Bank of Nigeria will extend the deadline, the exchange of the new Naira notes with the old Naira notes. We are yet to know exactly what their decisions may be, but they are supposed to respect the decision or the injunction of the Supreme Court because it is the highest court in Nigeria. Unfortunately, Nigeria is also a country where courts are not even respected. They could also ignore, but it will be in the interests of everyone, the Central Bank of Nigeria, the citizens of Nigeria, and even the politicians as well, because we all have families everywhere. So it is right for this exercise to continue because initially it was programmed wrongly by the Central Bank of Nigeria. I don't know where they got the idea from. Even if you are targeting some politicians that you feel that may be able to influence the elections with the money they have in their homes, you are supposed to start an exercise like this about a year ago because it's supposed to go on for a period of a minimum 1 year where traders can collect money from their customers, later go to the bank to deposit. Business transactions that are going on usually end up in people going to deposit their monies in the bank. And those that are having their money in their homes, they already know that systematically, gradually, they should be taking it to the bank as well. So people are supposed to be given enough time because it is a circle. I want to buy something, I buy with the old notes. And the seller takes the old notes. Later, maybe she goes to where she buys in wholesale. She buys in wholesale. The vendor there takes everything. The wholesaler takes the money to the bank and deposits. If the circle goes round like this for a period of 1 year, before you know, gradually, the old notes will no longer be in distribution. Partially, we are talking about 200, 500, and 1,000 Naira notes. What about the other notes? What have we done with them? This is a very big question. We have 50 Naira, we have 100 Naira, we have 20 Naira, we have 10 Naira, and we also have the 1 Naira, 2 Naira, and every other coins. So what have we done with these currencies? These currencies are still our official currencies till tomorrow. So already the Central Bank of Nigeria, the government of Nigeria have been wrong from day one. You cannot systematically discourage your citizens from using certain currencies because Nigerians grew to becoming used to the 200 Naira notes, 500 Naira notes, and 1,000 Naira notes. This is wrong because a country like Nigeria is not even ready, really, for 1,000 Naira notes, 500 Naira notes. At least with 200 Naira notes, you can manage. But the maximum in a country like Nigeria should be about, or the 100 Naira notes. And these are the notes that we do not even value anymore. So now this chaos was also a part of our negligence towards every other monies that Nigeria has. So this is the problem. Today, there is chaos everywhere. The Central Bank of Nigeria, through its governor, is threatening that they are not going to extend the date. So if they don't extend the date, what happens? What will happen later? How will the citizens cope? Because we already know that the citizens, especially the citizens in the rural areas, may not be able to change the old notes, apart from other citizens that have not been able to change as well. So now, what will be the way forward. Because right now, people don't even know where they are going. Some can't even feed anymore. Some have reduced their ration from maybe 2 to 1, from 3 to 2, because they are afraid they don't know what will happen next. Some can't even feed anymore. So nobody is sure of what will happen next. So this is the problem in Nigeria. It's a major problem, and actually, if you ask me, it's also a shame, because this is a simple exercise that could be done without anyone taking note in other countries. Because if you tell me that we are going to introduce new notes, there is no need giving a deadline that will inconvenience the citizens. All you have to do is print these new notes, put it in circulation, people trade, do their business, go about their normal daily life. In the end, they deposit the money back in the banks. When they want to withdraw, they withdraw the new notes. Tomorrow, they trade, they collect the old notes, deposit in the bank. Next tomorrow, when they want to withdraw, they withdraw the new notes. Now, when they are giving changes to their clients, they are not giving them back new notes, even if they collect old notes. The new notes, the old notes and the new notes are supposed to go together, remain in circulation for a specified period of time. Could be 1 year, it could be 8 months, whichever it is. Yeah, Mr. Comrade Benson. Yeah, so I'm adding you as well. So this is basically a failure on the part of the Central Bank of Nigeria. And could also be seen as a failure on the part of the Nigerian government. Comrade.
Well done, sir.
Good evening, comrade.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
How is everything?
Fine, sir.
Yeah. You are welcome. So how is your family?
We bless God, though.
Okay. Because you told me that your family came to see you the other day.
Yes, they are still in the village based on the situation on ground now. Like now, they no longer accept old notes.
Okay.
I'm even with some certain youths here now with me.
They don't even accept the old notes anymore.
Yes, sir. They no longer accept old notes again. So I speak to you now. Here in the village.
Okay, what about the deadline, the 10th of February deadline? Are they trying to respect it, or they are still ignoring?
From unlike today is 10th, being the Friday.
Yes.
I went to Econ in Cross River State.
Okay.
I went to UBA where I operate.
Okay.
Then, to no avail. I went to withdraw money. They cannot give me money. Nothing to even pay the old note. Nothing is happening, and we are suffering. I came back to the village with nothing. I cannot buy anything.
Everything is stopped.
Stopped. And we had that the 15th of February, being Wednesday next week. But to no avail, we are suffering.
Yes.
No food, nothing, no, you can't buy anything.
Even if they say the whole of this month, it's still not enough. Even if they say the whole of this month is still not enough, because there is still a lot of people that we need to change money. There is still a lot of money in circulation that still hasn't been changed. So it is really a blunder on the part of the Central Bank of Nigeria. So the only thing that they can do right now is to ease the tension. If they let even the banks, if the banks are aware that there is no deadline now, or maybe the deadline is December this year, even the banks that are holding money will start giving the money out. Because now everybody is afraid, even the banks are afraid. The banks are saying they gave them order not to release the 1,000, the 500, and the 200, because mostly this is the money that we are using in Nigeria right now. So the problem is is a catastrophic one. I think the best solution is to leave this thing till the end of this year. So what do you think? What do you think?
Of that music. Well, the
What do you
situation
think?
on ground, boss man, I must tell you, we are still suffering. And I believe that
Load that music.
now by 26, I think there will be election.
Yeah,
25th,
25th.
yes.
Yes,
And now
25th.
we are looking at how we can survive up to that date. Because on that date, citizens will come to exercise their franchise. Who they will vote for. And today we are suffering today. And now, if I can eat today, and you expect me to go and vote, do you think I can vote for you? I will not. Because
Yeah.
the hungry man cannot go and vote.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
Buhari today, because he's the number one citizen of Nigeria,
Yes.
it's keeping us hunger. We cannot eat, we cannot do anything. And we are suffering. The young youth today, the youth of today are the leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah, that is
Tomorrow
true.
I might become a leader. And then if I don't do well, but I know it's trying to stabilize, for me, it's like trying to stabilize the economy. But then you see how it is, because what happened this 2003 it has never happened before, because the note, when they change it, it's gradually processed. And
Yeah,
for
it's
now,
supposed to be a
it's
gradual
like
process.
a
Yes.
threat to us. The
Yes.
youth are suffering. And we are in the village, we are not in the, even in the town. I went to Ecom where there are several banks. I cannot withdraw, I can't do anything. And the village, just a common village man
Yes.
doing my business. Today they
The
cannot buy
process.
my
The
goods,
process
nothing.
was the process was so sudden. Is something very very terrible, because
Very terrible.
even if you are saying we don't want them to have money to buy votes, but now the people are already hungry, and these politicians, they have the money, so it will even be easier for them to buy votes, because people are going to be looking for money to eat. So people will take money from them and vote, because they are saying they are hiding the money. They are hiding the money from the politicians, but we are seeing politicians taking the same money to different places to distribute to people. If you have old notes, come, we will change it for you. They are even using it as a campaign strategy. Come, we have new notes. Bring your old notes. Come and take new notes. And these are the same politicians that you are hiding the new note from. So it doesn't make sense. So it's going to make vote buying even easier, because that day people are going to be hungry, they want to eat. So anybody that gives them money, they will vote. You understand? So it's so unfortunate. We are just hoping that they will prolong it, because there is still an opportunity to alleviate this suffering. If they prolong it, if they give a long deadline, people will be relaxed a bit. The bans will be relaxed, things can pick up, because now the deadline is what is also making people to rush.
Yes.
You understand?
Like a
So
shop
if there
man.
is no
Everybody in the shop.
deadline,
This man
yeah,
sells. This is man in the shop. This one here.
okay. Hello, my brother, welcome. The other brother didn't tell us his name. Please let him tell us his name. The other man that spoke
Good
first.
evening, sir.
Good evening, you are welcome.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Solomon.
Okay, you are
So,
welcome.
hello. So we heard news in the morning from something like afternoon time. Say that today is the deadline to submit the money.
Yes.
So to carry small money that we have, go to the e-com. So some people are refusing to collect. Even if you want to enter motor, they cannot collect old money. They say that it is new money, and we will not have any new money.
Yes.
We can sell market from money till now. You cannot see even one new note of money,
New
even
money,
200.
because people don't have it. Yeah.
Have it.
So I don't have any new money.
Okay. Because people still don't have the new money, they have old money still, because they have not been able to change the old money to new ones. So they are still using the old money. And you, if you don't collect old money, you will not sell. So
Yes.
Yes.
it's a difficult situation, but what do you think, like you personally, what do you think should be done for like like you that is a business owner? What do you want them to do now? What do you think should be the way forward out of this problem?
Mm, I said that we at least let us use the new and old till the new come to circulated
Complete
except
circulation, yes.
the old one, so that the
Yes.
old one can go. Because now if you go to bank to withdraw money, then can give you old money, and for you to chop the old money now, then cannot accept it again.
Okay, okay. Which means the old notes and new notes should be in circulation till it fades out. And that is how it's supposed to be. People can still use the old notes, people can still use the new
Yes,
notes until you don't have the the old notes anymore. It's supposed
yes.
to be a gradual process. Yes, that's a very good one, my brother. And we are trying our best. Everyone is affected anyway because even if you are anywhere in the world, if you send money to your family members in Nigeria, they cannot even collect it. So if you are working, you cannot collect your salary. If you are a business owner, you cannot pay your workers. So it's terrible. It's really, really terrible. It's really, really terrible. That brother that spoke first, please tell us your name. The man that spoke first.
Okay. My name is Akunjom Kingsley Aso.
Okay, you are welcome. You are also a business owner.
Yes, I'm a businessman.
Okay,
In
okay, okay.
cocoa business. I buy
Yeah,
cocoa.
we are aware that in Nigeria anyway, we know that our votes don't count much. But like from your own observation, who do you think will win this 2023 presidential election? Do you think it's Peter Obi or is Atiku or is Tinubu? Who do you think will win?
Well, boss man, I will tell you that Nigeria is our own.
Yes.
And we want somebody that can lead us well. But when we voted Buhari in, the story came, before we voted him in, the story came that he's a good man, all will be well. But now,
Yes.
I can say I can't eat. For me, it's not well.
Yes.
Then even if Tinubu, Tinubu, Atiku, or P2B, because we are all Nigerians, who
Yes.
do
Yes.
well, it's okay for us. Because in politics, we have different political parties.
Yes.
P2B is of Labour, Tinubu is of APC, and Atiku is of PDP. And then these three presidential candidates are important to us. Then now it will be difficult because now the political party that is on ground is APC, the ruling party.
Yes.
Even if we say P2B, they will still press us down to
That
see
is
that Tinubu
true.
takes the
Yeah.
day. So
Yes.
we are in the village and more enlightenment for us to know who really, because P2B might be good for me, but people keep talking Igbo, they will say they will do this because they are businessmen. And now, Atiku of PDP, we know PDP from 1999, which Obasanjo was the president. Well,
Yes.
we were doing well, at least going up. Even when the note were changed, then it was a gradual process. But
Process.
now, Buhari in the military government, though he does his own, and now in the civilian government, and now we cannot eat, we cannot do anything. We are suffering. I don't think the
Yes.
government is good. The
Yes.
government is not good. Why? Because as I'm talking to you, I did not eat. I went to Econ local government in Cross River State. I did not eat. because of this old
Just
note.
imagine.
So
And you have money, but you cannot
I
eat.
have money in the bank. The old note I have with is with me. I can't do anything. Would I say the government is good? The government is not good.
Yes, that's
The government is not good because I will eat and I will vote. Then if I'm voting APC, it means that at least my stomach should be filled. I know that
yeah.
yes, I'm a family man. I have a wife and 4 kids. All of them
Mm,
are in school. How do I pay their fees?
yeah.
What is the welfare? Nothing. So I think
Terrible.
0%.
Mm,
0%. Because if I don't eat, I don't think about tomorrow. If I die tomorrow or this night, I die of hunger. So it's very bad of me. Very
yes, yeah,
bad.
because
I
even
graduated in 2011,
yes.
University of Calabar. Edward Amin and planning. I have no job.
Okay, that's nice.
So now, look at me in the village. Then even in my own village, I cannot eat. It's bad.
It's
Bad.
very bad.
It's
It's
very bad.
very bad. It's very bad. It's very bad. This is the
So you
situation in
people that are
Nigeria.
there, I pray that speak well for us so that we can make ends meet. At least the little we can. Because we are born citizens of this country. We have every right.
Yeah, it's our country.
Speak.
Yeah, definitely one day we are going to take it back and change it together. Because from what we are seeing so far, everybody is trying to support Peter Obi. But because of the kind of country that we are,
Yeah.
many people still believe Peter Obi cannot win. You know, that
Yes.
is why some people grow angry when Fela Sonseun referred to him as internet choice, internet president. We
Yeah.
know the kind of a country that we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know that
Follow it
Peter
according
Obi,
to
it will be very, very difficult.
very, very.
Now,
We have
even
seen.
the APC, even the APC that is in power, we have seen that somehow Buhari is not ready to support Tinubu. It may also be difficult. It's still another problem. Buhari may just decide to support Atiku Abubakar. You understand? And if Tinubu does not have the support of Buhari, definitely Atiku Abubakar will be the next president of Nigeria. You
Right.
understand? Because our election really depends on who has the power, who can call the shots. So, but we hope that things will come back to normal at least. I know that any president that is coming now will be better than this one,
It's
you
what we
know.
have.
Then maybe they can also give more powers to the governors to decide the fate of their citizens in their own states, so that in certain issues like this, everybody will not be waiting for national decision.
Okay.
So these are more some of the things that we need to do in Nigeria. So it will be well. It will be well. So I advise everybody to be calm. Let us not resort to violence. I know that it is not easy, but we still need to be calm so that there will not be story. You know. So that's my point. I feel very bad, but I am sure that very soon everything will be okay. I really believe that. I really believe that. So is there any
Mostly,
other brother there that I would like to say? Okay, you want to say something? Okay.
Sir,
Yes, my bro.
sir, the situation on ground now is so drastic. It's highly homogeneous. It's debilitating. In fact, if you should continue like this, it might ignite a climate demonstration. As I speak to you, young Nigerians are suffering in absolute location. Here in my village, people can't even feed themselves.
Yeah.
Look at young youth. They are still outside. Some are crying of hungry. They have their money. They are family people. Look at them.
Yes. I can see.
So many of them. They are
And they
family
are all
men.
working.
Look at they are all working. They came back. Some went to, like I told you, my village is in an upsketch from the
Yeah.
city. So we do go to the city either to do withdrawals, buy goods and other things.
Okay.
Some of them went there, they couldn't buy anything. Like the storeman here, he said they took his money to Ecom where he could buy goods. They refused giving him goods. He came back with the money. And he came back here and he refused selling people things that unless anybody who have the new note. And now the new note now, if anybody who have new note now, I would say it's me who have just a 1,500 naira of the new note, which I've been saving it for a long while now.
Yeah.
So the government really have to extend this exchange of new note to old note.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
10th or even 15th is not enough time for us. They should give us at least an extra 1 month. Because certain persons don't have account. Certain persons don't have I've not seen the new note. Like now, some as they are here now, they have old note with them.
Yeah.
No new note. And the shopman here have refused to sell them. Even though for the fact that I was here, I just came and met them, they would have even beaten up the shopman. They said they need to buy things with their own money.
Yes.
Whether old or new, what they have with them is a old. So, sir, you really have to relate to the government to see how they can extend this thing. And I heard that the Supreme Court of Appeal have restrained that order of the CBN.
Yes. Yes.
The CBN should know that we are Nigerians. Buhari should know that we are a subject. And as such, he is a servant. He shouldn't be a ruler. Because as a leader, you're a servant. He's serving his country. He's serving we Nigerians. And he should not be so autonomous on his own to decide our fate. We are suffering. Why is he suffering like this?
He's still behaving like, he's still acting like a soldier.
Yes.
As if people are under military rule.
To me, I'm seeing as if it's a payback. Have we offended him? Have we offended? If Nigerians have offended him, we use this medium to apologize.
Yes.
We are apologizing if we have offended him. The situation is so critical. Young youth are so aggressive these days now because a hungry man is an angry man.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
You see, people are not like now. Some people are saying, "Oh, look, no wonder Idris sang Nigeria Jaga Jaga," and this is what is happening.
Yeah.
A country like Nigeria, the giant of Africa. Look at what's happening to Nigerians. Now, a liter of fuel now is 800 naira. In my location here, a liter of fuel is 800 naira. How do Nigerians survive? Meanwhile, these persons are just earning petty jobs. They earn little money to survive with their family. And even with the little money, they can't even survive again. So things are so difficult now, sir.
Because once there is hike in the pump price, things will begin also increasing in prices because Nigeria is a place that where we do not have a pricing policy. So once fuel price is increased, the price of food, the price of transportation, the price of water, the price of everything will also go up.
Yes.
So this is the basic problem. The problem of the fuel coupled with the new Naira came at a very, very, very wrong time. Because Buhari, one would have expected that he is leaving office, at least he would do things that will encourage citizens. But coping with the situation at hand, he went ahead to sign this saga of new Naira and old Naira notes. So, but we are hoping to see what will happen after this 10th February. Since the Supreme Court has already intervened, let's hope that they will listen to the Supreme Court, because most times in Nigeria, they don't even listen to court, because it's like, I'm the one that put you there. Who are you to give me instruction? This is also a problem in Nigeria. But the court is supposed to be the number one organ that can take final decision.
Yes.
So let us hope that they will listen to the Supreme Court and leave this issue of deadline. This exercise should continue for the whole of this year. If you ask me, the exercise should continue for the whole of this year. And before you know it, the old notes will all disappear by themselves
Yes,
through
it's true.
exchange. Yes, because people buy, they sell, they deposit money in the bank. When they are withdrawing, they withdraw new notes. Drivers collect old notes. Tomorrow he takes it to the bank. When he's going to withdraw, he withdraw new notes.
Remain.
Barbers, everybody, all the economy, before you know it, everything will go round and the old note will not be available again because once you take the old note to the bank will not give anybody that is withdrawing old notes. They will be giving new notes. Before you know it, the old notes will vanish. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay, I want to ask another question. Now that we are having problem with 200 naira, 500 naira, 1000 naira. What about 100 naira, 50 naira, 20 naira, 10 naira, 5 naira? Are they not also available?
Uh, sir, you spoke well. 10 naira, like the Nigeria we are today, is Akunjom Kingsley speaking. I don't think we have anything of 10 naira. We can't buy anything with 10 naira, 5 naira.
Mm-hmm.
50 naira, we buy in my village now, we buy 1 cube of Maggi. 1 cube of Maggi, 20 naira.
1 cube.
1 cube of Maggi is 20 naira. And hardly you see that money. It's 50 naira and 100 naira. And now, this money, 5 naira, 10 naira, 50 naira, 100 naira, is the one that is available. You can't get it. And you can't buy anything. You can't buy anything important. So now, the 200 naira, 500 and 1000 naira note that are important to us, they have restricted us from using it, as in changing it to another form. We are suffering. We are villagers. We stay in the village. Despite the fact that some of us have gone to school, then now there's no job opportunity. We fall back to the village. Can't go and steal. We are working our farm, tilling, planting yam, cocoa, banana, and the rest.
Yes.
And now if you cannot use that kind of money, you can't use 5 naira to buy. There's nothing they can, except you use 4, 5 naira. That is making it 20 naira before you can buy a cup of Maggi.
Okay.
So
But
now,
at least you still have 5 naira, 10 naira. You still see those monies anyway.
those money are difficult for us to see. There's no money there.
This is where they also finished Nigeria because they tried to fade out the smaller denominations of our currencies, like the 5 naira, 10 naira, 20 naira, 50 naira,
No more
even
existing
the
because we can
coins,
see it.
1 naira, 2 naira, 50 kobo, they faded everything out. So automatically things will become expensive
Very,
because
very.
now you can't buy anything for 2 naira. You can't buy anything for 1 naira. You can't buy anything for 6 naira. You can't buy anything for 7 naira. You
Yeah.
can't buy anything for 9 naira 50 kobo. So automatically things will become expensive, just as you said. Now 1 cube of Maggi is 20 naira.
Yeah.
Whereas that thing is supposed to be maybe 5 naira or 1 naira. But because there is no 1 naira, there is no 5 naira, they will not sell it for 20 naira. So this is where they finished Nigeria, because you cannot imagine a country like Nigeria not having 1 naira, 50 kobo, 5 naira. It's as if it does not make sense. So this is one of the things that caused inflation in Nigeria, that brought about difficulty, because people started buying little things with big money.
Big money.
That is why
Our
when
currency
they are
does not
increasing
have
the
value.
price, when they are increasing the prices, they don't even think twice, because these things already has lost its original value. They are now selling at prices of the amount that is available. You understand? The other day I saw someone that sold something. I think 4,879 kobo, something like that. The person collected 4,800. He didn't even talk about the kobo. As if that one is not money. So this is the place where they finished Nigeria. But like here in abroad, anything you buy, there must be cents. They must give you 1 cent, or give you 2 cents, or give you 3 cents, or give you 50 cents. You must pack those coins because they know why they are doing it. That is why you can still buy things for 90 cents,
That
50
is value
cents,
of money.
1 euros, 2 euros. By the time you spend 5 euros, you might have gotten like 2 or 3 things. You can take 5 euros to the supermarket and buy food that you will eat to come and cook at home. Because this money is still there and it has value. Yeah, you can buy chicken, 2 euros. You buy something like rice, 1 euros. You buy tomatoes, 1 euros. If you like, you add any other thing like Maggi, 1 euros. With 5 euros, you can just buy food, go home and cook. So this is where they finished Nigeria, you know. So however it is, we are still moving on, and there will be a solution. By all means, there will be a solution. There will be a solution. Mr. Besong, comrade,
Comrade, sir.
you still be here by tomorrow, right?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay. Okay. Then we'll talk about that. We'll also see what we can do. You know, since you are able to get your hands in touch with some new notes, so that at least you can put 1 or 2 things across to our brothers, so that they can also have little new notes to eat at least. You understand?
All right.
So it is very, very important at this point. So let's see what we can do. Is any brother still wanting to say anything?
Yes.
Sir,
Bros,
about the old money we are talking about, do we
yes.
continue collecting old money, or we leave the old money?
My brother, my advice, what would have been better between us, because there is no way you are going to throw away the old notes now. Let's just wait till tomorrow. It's already tomorrow. Maybe it's already on 11. Let me see what the time is. Okay, it's almost 12 midnight. At least wait till on the 11th, which is a few hours from now. See whatever they decide. Then you are still sure that you can go and deposit the old notes and get new notes. Under normal circumstances, people are supposed to be accepting old notes until now, even till tomorrow, even till the whole of the year, so that people can buy what they want to buy. Because a lot of people until tomorrow, maybe till next month, still haven't gotten the new notes. They will still not have it. So if you don't collect the old notes from people, it will be like punishing them.
Yes.
So we see the decision of tomorrow, then it will be better to keep the old notes, still use it, because if you say people should not use the old notes now, people don't have banks, and the only money that they have with them is old notes.
Yes.
If they cannot no longer deposit the old note in the banks, you are finished, people. Maybe the only
Yes.
money that this man has is 10,000 naira, and everything is old note. He can no longer take it to the bank. You have destroyed that person.
Yes.
He can no longer get new notes. Then how will that person survive? So my advice is that we continue to use the old note, accept the old note. At least let us wait till tomorrow, which is 11th of February, then take the right decision. Because once people are collecting the old notes, like I heard in Lagos, in most part of Lagos, they are still collecting the old notes. Even public transport drivers, restaurants, they said in most parts they are still collecting the old notes. You know, this is how it's supposed to be, so that we can help each other. But if you that we sell to people accept old notes, and you cannot use old note to buy your goods that you will sell. It will also be a problem for you. If you cannot take the old note to bank to go and deposit to get new notes, it will also be a problem for you. So that is why it is important that we wait till tomorrow, which is 11th of February, to know the next step that people should take. It's very, very important. But left for me, the old notes and the new notes should be still in circulation until the old note is no longer available. So that
Somebody
is what I
speak with
feel.
you.
Okay.
All right.
Right. Good evening, sir. I
Yeah,
am
good evening,
Comrade
boss.
from Tower One. I really want
Welcome,
to
boss.
appreciate all your effort with us. But there's
Okay.
something bothering us presently now about this three candidate of a presidential
Okay.
aspirant. Now we are the young youth of tomorrow, and the difficulties we have. So we want to ask, you have spent much time with us. Where did you think, like advice you can give us, the young youth, where to focus in this very three aspirants? That is where is our major problem.
Okay. 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 The first thing that I will say, first of all, just as I always say, is to stay away from violence. During the elections, no violence. Even if you want to vote, vote your choice, go back to your house. You understand? So that anybody will not get injured or anybody will not get killed. You understand? Then, if you ask me, Nigeria is a country that things may hardly happen the way we want. But if you look at the three people that are contesting, if you ask me to vote, I will vote Peter Obi. He has a better track record in terms of how he governed Anambra State, though people refer to him as Staging governor.
Oh, no.
But will Peter Obi win this time? Because Peter Obi does not have the structure to win this election. He does not have the support. Let's put it that way, because we know how things function in Nigeria. Peter Obi does not have, a Labour Party does not have any governorship, any governor in Nigeria. They don't have any senator. They don't have any House of Rep. They don't have any local government chairman. They don't have any ward councillors. Let's just assume that Peter Obi did not start the race in time. Formerly he was in PDP. It was when he lost the PDP ticket that he went to Labour Party. So this time I'm sure that Peter Obi didn't start in time. So maybe this time he can use it to put a lot of things together, then he can contest if he doesn't win this time. Anything can happen if God decides. But the fight majorly is between Tinubu and Atiku. This is the truth. But it is now left for us to vote our choice, which the choice of most people still remain Peter Obi. It doesn't matter. It's not about tribe. It should not be about tribe. It should be about who you think can do the job.
Okay.
Atiku is also intelligent. The only problem that we have with Atiku is people are afraid that he will sell most of the Nigerian sectors because of he believes in privatization, So this is where Nigerians are also afraid of. So already, if you see the way things are going, if it is a country where we respect the law, maybe Atiku or Tinubu will not be contesting. Maybe they would have been disqualified. Maybe it would have been the younger people that are contesting now. But Nigeria is a country without laws. So the best thing for us to do now is not to fight during the election, vote our choice, go on peacefully, and we should also get involved in the politics very well. Because
Okay.
if you look at these people, they started when they were young. You understand? So we should also get involved. It's not as if everybody in politics are old people. The problem is corruption because most of the governors, most of the House of Rep members, most of the local government chairmen, most of the senators, they are young people. What councillors, they are young people. But everybody just like to play along with the old system and only share money. So if we can also go into the politics gradually, any moment from now, we all be able to decide what is happening in our
No
country.
problem.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
is what I believe.
We
Yeah,
really
that's what I believe, my
appreciate
brother.
your effort towards it. Thank you.
Okay, you are welcome, my bro. You are welcome. Comrade.
Comrade, sir,
So,
well, we have heard much from you,
okay.
and actually, we as young youth, we know too well that P2B would have been the best president
Mm-hmm.
because he's highly academically inclined, he's a
Yeah.
genius, he's an archite, he has good record. P2B, even though for that, Nigeria is a very difficult country to understand. P2B would have been the best president
Mm-hmm.
because he's a young man
Now they don't
Yes. Yes.
who have the impact of young men. Like Tinubu, I call him my grandfather. Like my grandfather Tinubu is a grandfather. With all the billions he has, most time I ask, what is he going to do in presidency?
Mm-hmm.
Because he has the money already.
Yes.
He has the money. So if he's going there to look for name, Tinubu has a name. He's Jagaban of Nigeria. We know.
Yeah.
And whether he's a president or not, he still has his own respect. I wish it could be so consensus. I would have said that him and Atiku would have led the field for P2B.
Mm-hmm.
Not minding the tribe.
Yes. 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 Yes.
We are talking of qualification, not personality.
Yeah.
We talk about qualifications, P2B is qualified.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, Nigerians, mostly the things are difficult now. I don't know, maybe that's the reason why they want to make people to pass through stress. So if they come out with their billion vans, they can lure people to vote them.
I am not telling you.
Because like I speak to you now, look at the whole town. You see people walking, I see their mat.
Yeah.
I see their mat, right and left. People don't no longer sleep again. They will tell you, are we going to sleep with hunger? Every day and night, if I go out, I hear the cries of people. I hear the complaints of people. Now look at the shop. Look at this man's shop now. You see?
Yeah. I can
I don't know when I've
see
seen
it.
the shop.
Yes,
You
I
see
can
it?
see it. I can see it.
They have refused the man to lock his shop because of hunger. And the man has refused to give people on credit. He said he has overgave people credit. And he has refused giving goods for old note. Even though for 1 or 2 words you have put into him that he should continue receiving old note to survive lives.
Yeah.
If not, some people will die of hunger.
Yeah.
Like I said, if anybody who have new note now, it should be me because I went out. The only way you can get new note, unless you have a good link, they can get
Mm-hmm.
some pieces of new note.
How?
I was showing some people some pieces of new note. People were just looking at it as if it's dollars. It has not
Okay.
reached my community
Yeah.
here, my village. I'm
Yeah.
from Boki, Cross River State, Boki local government, Isobendege.
Mm.
We have all natural resources. We have cocoa, banana, timber, so many products to be mentioned. Stones, we have it. We have everything
Just
to
imagine.
survive humans here, but there is no money. And I
Yeah.
think in Cross River State, we pay 75% revenue. Because 95% of cocoa being extracted from Cross River is coming from this community.
Just
but we don't have a
imagine.
good road, we don't have electricity, we don't have light, we don't have water, no government amenity, no
Not
empowerment.
doing everything by yourself.
We are doing everything by ourselves. We don't even have political leaders, no political positions. Nobody has been held any good office to survive us here. But we are surviving Cross River State and Nigeria at large with
Yeah.
our goods. We are very hardworking people here. We are farmers. Like you see, most of us here, they are graduates. You know, since we are discussing with you, I've never told you about myself.
Yeah.
I graduated from Cross River University of Technology, Kutech, since 2017. I don't have a job.
Yeah.
I'm still in the village as a young man. But that's where Nigeria have taken us to. So we beg the government, especially that
Yes.
the government should have sympathy on us. We beg Buhari specifically that if we Nigerians have offended him, maybe it's retaliation or payback. We don't know. We are begging him. He's leaving the office. Please, he should leave a legacy. A good name is better than wealth. A good name is better than wealth.
Yes. But one thing that I want to also say now, it is a very good thing that most of you are graduates and most of you have skills. Some are mechanic, electrician, maybe tailors, whichever one it is. But at times, this job that you don't have can also be an opportunity for you. Do you know that this village that you are, like, take farming for example? Farming is very, very lucrative. You understand? You can be a farmer and be richer than the person that graduated with you that is working in the city. You understand?
For sure.
Sometimes it is also an opportunity, but all you have to do is to put your mind into it. Just like this, our brother that is a trader here now. If everybody in the village is farming, trading, doing everything, and everybody is buying from him, he can be richer than somebody that is working in the city. You just look at it that way, but the more you sell, so it is also an opportunity. Let us not just see it as disadvantage or as bad luck. You understand? So being in a place and having the opportunity to farm, get involved in tapping the natural resources like farm, mine, any other thing that you can do, maybe buying things from the village to go and sell in the city. You can be someone that owns, that buys meat, kills meat to go and sell, or fishing if you have river. These things are very, very, very lucrative. Like here abroad, this is what most of the white people do. The richest people here, this is what they do. They fish, they farm, they hunt. The things that you will see, that we see in Nigeria as poverty profession, it is what they do here. And when you are doing it here, you put your mind into it, you become very rich. Even the people that sell goat here, they are very rich. People that sell chicken, they have poultry, they are very rich. It's the same thing in Nigeria, just that most times we prefer to be working and putting on tie, you know, stuff like that. But being in the village is also an opportunity for you to shine. This is just the truth. Let us also have that at the back of our mind. So let us ask our brother that sells.
Okay.
What can you give our people to eat this evening? I will send the money for him to pay you tomorrow. So what can you give to our brothers here, and how much will you need to give them what they will eat? So that at least tomorrow it can give you new notes, so that you can also go and buy little thing, you know. So what do you think our brothers now can eat, since everybody is hungry?
Yeah, their service, yeah. Maybe them feel
Okay,
to
okay. No, I just wanted to know from you, like, how much will be enough for them to eat something tonight before they go and sleep, you know.
uh, uh, as we are here now, them
Yeah.
feel it's something like 20,000.
Okay, like 20,000.
Because
20,000 will be okay. You said?
the whole youth, some youth is outside here. They are crying for
Oh,
hungry. Some say credits. I no agree. Some say carry their own note come. I say no, because
okay.
no girl.
Okay, please, you give them for credit. If you say 20,000 naira, I will get 20,000 naira through. I will get you 20,000 naira through our brother, comrade, best song. I have his account number already. So I have sent money to him before. So you give our brothers something to eat. You too should also eat. I'll know that I am the one owing you 20,000 naira. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So that I hope that he will be able to get new notes to give you so that you can also go and buy something and keep in your shop.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Thank you, sir.
So, comrade, best song.
Sir?
So I said he should give people, at least our brothers that are here now, something to eat.
Okay.
And he said 20,000 naira will be okay. You understand?
Okay.
So I has told him to give them what they will eat. Then I will send it to you to give to him.
Okay.
So he said 20,000 naira will be okay. So that at least people can eat and go to sleep. You understand?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So,
I really is Akunjom Kingsley speaking once again.
yeah.
I really want to appreciate their effort.
No, you are welcome, bros. You are welcome.
Nigerians like you, I think we have a better way, and Nigeria will be good.
Yeah, God will do
You
it.
people,
God will do it.
at least Nigeria should have been a developed country. It's just because the way we live our life. But then
That's true.
your ideology, your ideas, your reasoning keep on making me to see that we have good Nigerians and people
Yes,
like
yes.
you. And we
Yeah.
want
It's long that we have been fighting for diaspora votes, that okay, they are supposed to create a law, make a law that will make Nigerians abroad to be able to vote.
okay.
But they have refused because they know that most people abroad will vote their choice and it will be hard to rig that election because now it will be electronic vote.
Yeah.
So maybe they can even be counting it online. So they have refused. So the people abroad cannot vote. If you want to vote, you have to travel back to Nigeria.
Yeah.
You understand? So people abroad are even supposed to have an opportunity to get their PVC through our embassies
Yeah.
so that we can vote. But Nigeria, they have always said no until now. But one day it's still going to happen. Definitely one day it will happen. So
Muchly appreciate their effort.
yeah,
I mostly
Sir,
appreciate their
this
effort.
comrade Owen Ransom, I really appreciate your effort.
yeah, you are
Through
welcome.
our comrade Bessel, Richmond, have it in mind that you now have a family, whether you
Okay,
are abroad, at any time you come to Nigeria, know that you have a family in Boki local government in Cross River State,
okay,
because you are indeed a helper, a messiah. You are like
Philanthropist.
you are like Jesus Christ. For you to save souls, you are indeed a brother. So have it in your mind that through comrade Richmond, you have a
yes,
family in River State in Boki local government.
okay. Yeah,
In
thank you, my brother.
any time we see him, we'll be giving him message to you. And we pray
Okay,
that everything you're doing there, God should strengthen you, give you your heart desire.
amen.
And we need like you to come down to Nigeria so
Yeah,
that
Lead us where
lead us where. You are a young youth, but
amen.
your face, you are a young person. Yes, these are the people we
Yes,
need to rub minds together for a better
yes,
future
yes,
of youth. So that you see now, because you're a young person, we are speaking with you
You spoke
very
to us. Now we are
freely.
happy.
You understand? So I don't know how much to say thank you. Man cannot reward man. It is only God can reward you.
That
We
is
are
true. That is true.
thank you so much.
That is true.
Thank you so much. We
You are
appreciate
welcome,
it.
my brother.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
My name is Valentine Peter. I'm from Sovendega. I so much thank you for
Yeah,
what you have done.
it's okay. It's okay, my brother. It's okay. You are welcome.
Thank you,
That is,
sir, for
yeah. Well done, bro.
I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Please,
Wisdom.
please let. You are welcome, bro. Let our brother give you something to eat, so that you
Solo.
guys can.
Oh yeah, go to the shop. Go and put the shop, Solo. Fast.
This
Solo, go
is
and put
why.
the shop.
This is why I'm saying that. Yeah, I get you, bro. This is why I'm saying that everybody, like me personally, when I was in Nigeria, I was a very, very active politician. I went into politics very young. I'm still a politician anyway, but I prefer to play politics in my country. I was a PDP for many years. I was a delegate.
So my phone is not
Uh,
down. My phone want to shut down. My phone is shutting
okay,
down.
all right, all right, all right, all right. We'll talk again. All right. So this is the point we have seen. If you watch this video, you will see what our people are really going through in Nigeria. These are the people in the rural areas, in a particular remote place in Cross River State. They even go out to the town to try to get where they are even banked to try to get the new Naira note, but they still cannot get it. Now you see, I was chatting with them and their phone went dead because there is no electricity, there is no light, there is no power to even do anything. Since we have been talking and they have been depending on the torchlights of their phones. So it's very, very drastic. And you see that if you want to know the truth, you find out that most of the places in Nigeria do not even have light, not to talk of water. Because the only thing they show you is the major cities. They show you the cities. But if you go to the rural areas, the remote cities, you find out that people are really, really suffering. Thank God Nigerians are very strong people. So though they suffer because of lack of amenities, they are still able to do things on their own. They try to do things on their own by all means. Thank God for that. But the government is really falling short of what they should be doing for their citizens. This is the truth. You just witnessed this now. They don't even have food to eat now because they cannot get the new Naira note. In that place where they are, there is no bank. So automatically for them to travel to anywhere they can get cash, they have to pay money for transportation. And this is the same thing that a lot of Nigerians are suffering in Nigeria. These are the things that nobody will tell you. People are really suffering in Nigeria. This is the simple truth. And the government is not ready to do anything about it. If any governor wants to demonstrate to you that he is working, he will go and show you a major street in the capital city of the state. What about the places around this capital city? What about the villages? What about the smaller communities? So this is the problem that we have in Nigeria. So I encourage every one of you to go into politics, get involved, because after God, it is politics. God will do everything that He can do for us, but the other things are the things that we should do for ourselves by getting involved in the process and making the decisions that will favor us and that will benefit our own generation. It is not the issue of young people, old people. Most of the people in the Nigerian politics are young people. They are young, but it is the state of the mind, the mindset, the willingness to take a country the way you are supposed to take a country, because the country is filled with human beings. So it is not only you or your family that exists in that country. This is the problem that we have in Nigeria. So I will leave you here on this note, and we will see you again next time. God bless you guys. Bye.